California man busted for allegedly running a billion-dollar drug empire off his laptop. The feds say Ross Ulbricht ran the eBay of drugs from a cafe at his apartment in San Francisco. His underground website allowed drug dealers and users around the world to meet and buy anything they wanted: coke, pot, heroin, and much more. Joe Vasquez of our sister station in San Francisco is breaking this story tonight for us. Joe, we hear he used a new form of electronic currency that isn't traceable. Is that right?
That's right. It's a heavily encrypted currency called Bitcoin, and he was operating this site in a part of the web called the deep web, part of the internet most of us have never heard of. So it took the feds a while to catch up with him.
Sure, I want to start a family in the next 5 years.
Just last year, during a YouTube interview with a friend, Ross Ulbricht said he wanted to do right.
I want to have had a substantial positive impact on the future of humanity by that time.
Today, he's in jail. The FBI busted the accused multimillionaire drug lord yesterday at the public library.
Staffers at the Glen Park branch hear a commotion, a small crash coming from the science fiction area of the library, and they identified themselves as being from the FBI and saying they were making an arrest.
Before the feds shut it down, federal court documents say Ulbricht's website, called Silk Road, sold more than $1 billion of illegal drugs in just 2 years. The site also sold other illegal services, from fireworks to fake IDs to hitmen. In fact, that's what the feds say Ulbricht did: hired a man to kill someone who threatened to extort him. The FBI says Ulbricht lived here on Hickory Street in Hayes Valley back in June, and it was here that investigators say they were able to begin monitoring his online activity.
No, I recognize him. Yeah. Does that shock me? No.
Just half a block away is Momi Toby's Revolution Cafe. Several customers told us Ulbricht used to hang out here on his laptop, working. One customer who did not want to be identified said he'd often see Ulbricht in what appeared to be pajamas.
Uncombed hair, beard. He would often wear clothes that he probably woke up in,
Looked like pajama pants.
Yeah.
The feds say Ulbricht got caught in part because he slipped up, used his own name while asking questions about running the site on a public message board. He now faces life in prison. Not quite the future he had in mind for himself.
You think you're gonna live forever?
I think it's a possibility. I honestly do. I think I might live forever in some form by that time. I mean, technology is changing so fast.
Yeah. We're learning of new trouble for Ulbricht tonight. An indictment out of Maryland, also in federal court, accuses him of hiring yet another hitman to kill one of his employees for $80,000. It turns out the hitman was a cop.